You're tuned to Novidade TV, a Cape Verdean production.
Conheço mais uma vez nas edições de nosso programa Novidade TV, diretamente de Cabo Verde, na sede de Millennium Challenge Corporation, onde que nós também fala com o Dr. Panagides, que é presidente, residente country director, ou diretor residente do programa de Millennium Challenge Corporation na Cabo Verde. Nos também fala sobre Millennium Challenge Corporation, nos também fala sobre programas, projetos e tudo mais que tem a ver com o Millennium Challenge Corporation na Cabo Verde, mas para falar-nos mantenhas de Cabo Verde e também para mostrar-nos Cabo Verde com seu beleza, com seu desenvolvimento rumo a mais e mais desenvolvimento, mas de momento não também fala em inglês, onde que a linguagem está a ser inglês, mas não está espera, mas não está compreendendo a língua que mais fácil não está pode comunicar de momento. Daí que a senhor Panagides, bem-vindo a esse programa. Novidade TV.
Muito obrigado, tudo direto.
Okay, tudo direto. Could you please tell us a little bit about Millennium Challenge Corporation in Cape Verde?
Dear Maria, my pleasure to have this opportunity to communicate through your very important Novidade TV with the community of Cape Verdeans in the United States. The Millennium Challenge Corporation, which is now in its 5th year, is an institution, is a mechanism where the United States, that means the people of the United States, the taxpayers of the United States, contribute to the development of countries that deserve, que merece, the cooperation of the United States of America. And as you can imagine, one country that proved that deserves, merece, nuestro apoyo, our support, is Cape Verde. We are now in the 5th year of the implementation, of the carrying out, of the doing of the works and the projects that the program, which is known as Compact, is now completing, coming to an end in Cape Verde. And this $110 million contribution of the United States people through the Millennium Challenge Corporation, which is based in Washington and which I represent, I have the honor to represent, is contributing to upgrade the port of Praia, which is a major port, with the construction of access road, the construction of a quays, improvement of a quays, a cargo village where the contentores can, as you know, those of you who have seen the port, how much this is needed, and also to improve its security and its efficiency, to make it one of the better ports, if not the best port in mid-Atlantic. Then there are roads on the island of San Diego, and I understand you were able to visit the Asomada Rincão paved road. A number of other roads are being completed. There are also bridges and additional work of roads in the island of Santo Antão, a Ilha das Montanhas, as we say, the beautiful island of Santo Antão. To those who are from there, I have to say I visited that island, which is a beautiful island, and we should keep it that way.
And beautiful road too.
Beautiful road. Then we have in 3 water basins, ribeiras, a very interesting program which is constructing water capturing reservoirs, São Nicolau in the Fajá area, in Fogo in Mosteiros, and in Paul in Santo Antão. These are completed, or almost completed. Then with gota drip irrigation to assist the farmers to economize water, which is, as we know, one of the very important resources of our islands in Cape Verde, and also microcredit with capacity for the farmer and for microcredit, and in addition, the marketing of his produce, especially in Santo Antão, with a center of post-colheita or post-harvest center to make sure that the produce is certified, because as you know, in Santo Antão, those who don't know, we have a problem of a pest, the millipede, that obliged the government to introduce an embargo. The program will contribute to lift the embargo so the produce from Santo Antão, which is the island that receives most of the rain, as you know, yes, can be sold to the tourist islands such as Sal and Boa Vista. But in addition, the contribution of the compact, which is managed and implemented through MCA, the Cape Verdean team, is strengthening the procurement of all the public sector purchases. So it can be through competitive bidding, licitação, I should say in Portuguese. That's a major contribution. And also through NOSI, which is one of the cutting-edge IT e-government institutions worldwide, I have to say. Now it's in Cape Verde. It's called NOSI, Nucleo, as you know, and which supports the Casa do Cidadão, in which you already have yes, a portal, I understand, in the Consulado yes, in Boston. Well, this in a nutshell has been is the contribution of the Millennium Challenge Corporation in Cape Verde. But I want to add, Donna Maria, that I have worked, given my age, you can tell I have worked many places, you know, okay, and I have to say that in my many countries that I worked, and I've been here now 4 years, this has been one of the most gratifying experiences in my professional life. I think because as Americans we are welcome, maybe this is one reason, but as importantly, the professionalism of the people I worked with. And of course, at the local of the farmers and the agricultores, to see their hospitality and their appreciation of this cooperation. So I think I should be grateful to Cape Verde, and not only the United States, the Cape Verdeans grateful to the United States.
Where are the criterions for a country to deserve, to merece what Cabo Verde got or is getting?
Yes. Millennium Challenge Corporation, referred to as MCC, relies or depends on 17 indicators in 3 categories: in ruling justly, in investing in people, and in doing business. And in each category, we have a number of indicators that the countries have to satisfy. In Maria, those indicators are based on institutions specializing on that. The United Nations, the World Bank, the Freedom House. MCC reviews that data and comes up with the indicator per country. Okay. That is then compared with the countries in that level of development, its peers. So let's say we had one indicator that was very important for Cape Verde out of these 17 was the immunization rates. The vacinas. How much per population? Well, it was just right on the line, and it had to be updated. There was a major effort by Cape Verde, and Cape Verde has satisfied that indicator. So those indicators of good government, of investing in one's people, education, health, doing business. A good example, the Casa do Cidadão. Before the Casa do Cidadão, it took 52 days to register a company in Cape Verde. Okay. Now, in most of the cases, because of the electronic government that the Casa do Cidadão makes possible, is less than an hour. I set somebody to test it, by the way, and it works. It works very, very much. So, to conclude, you have, as you know, sure we have problems, Maria. You know that. There are problems.
Yes.
Many problems. But we know that Cape Verde is one of the best democracies in Africa.
Okay.
Whom should the United States help if not a democracy like Cape Verde? Cape Verde has met the criteria for the compact, and having moved now to a higher level, graduation as we call, because of per capita income, must meet more stringent requirements, has to be compared with countries at this level of development. And I must report to you that last month, when the results came out of the lower middle income countries, the higher level of governance requirements, investing in people requirements, doing business requirements, Cape Verde met the requirements. And is the only country that while a compact was underway, graduated to the more difficult level and met the requirements while in this higher level.
Millennium Challenge Corporation for Cape Verde, that was the first package. We know that there is a second package, and we hope that Cape Verde is qualified and is considered under the second package. What is your view in that?
If all goes well, December 9, where the board of MCC meets to consider the countries eligible for a second compact, hopefully Cape Verde will be one and maybe the first country to have a second compact. I must say that Cape Verde did its best, as I said, to meet the eligibility criteria, and Cape Verde is implementing the present compact in a very satisfactory way, and it will depend on other conditions of available funding and the decision that our board will make. As they say in Rome, we hope there is white smoke.
How would this relate to the Cape Verdeans who live in the U.S.? And what can they do, if any, the Cape Verdeans reside in the U.S.? Is there anything that they can and should do for the Cape Verde to benefit, for the benefit of Cape Verde through Millennium Challenge Corporation?
Ms. Maria, it's very important, as you know. You should look at the diaspora as a great resource, and you as a representative, you appreciate that indeed. What the compact is doing is to, with infrastructure, with policy improvements, with transparency in government, is to improve the climate for investment. So the first thing that the Cape Verdean community should consider is investing in Cape Verde as a sound financial business environment where an investment will give good returns. And we know one such example is the fast ferry, for instance, which is a tangible example. So first, encourage the Cape Verdean community to get to know the business opportunities in Cape Verde. Cape Verde has evolved,
right,
and therefore we should be aware and get to know the evolving, the change in Cape Verde. So investment opportunities is one. The other part, as you know, thanks to the wonderful democracy we live in the United States, it's very important that the political system, we are active in the political system, we vote, we get to know our representatives, so they will know that there is a Cape Verde. We had the visit of Mr. Barry Frank. In this same desk, right here, we had the visit of Congressman Patrick Kennedy. We had the visit of Ms. Nancy Pelosi here, and as you know, we had the visit of the Secretary of State. So if those can visit us, the Cape Verdeans should visit even more, right? In broad terms, in answering your question, opportunities for investment and the political engagement on the other side, including the civil society, the non-governmental organizations, of which I know a number of the Cape Verdean communities are very much engaged. That's very important.
Is there a message you would like to send of your own to the community at large, because not only Cape Verdeans do watch Novidad TV, many other communities watch Novidad TV. Therefore, it is a time for a message to the community, all those who watch this program, all those interested in development of the world, as I said before.
Our country, the United States, has historically, the people of the United States wanted to see other people to be as fortunate as we are. And it's known as development cooperation. But we know that development cooperation should be well applied by those who receive our support. There is not a better example than Cape Verde, where the contribution the United States is making, the people of the United States are making, is being applied in a serious, responsible way for the benefit of people, which is what we want. So I invite all of them to visit Cape Verde, to visit Santo Antão, to visit Sal, Boa Vista, and Brava, where many of our audience probably have their roots. Cape Verde is a shining star, is one of the very best democracies in Africa, and we are proud as Americans to be partners in this caminhada. In Creole, how you say caminhada?
Caminhada.
Caminhada.
Nice caminhada.
Thank you for the opportunity, and we hope to see you often here.
We thank you very much.